Be why they're playing in Adelaide later this year. World Championships. Representing Australia, only 5 men and 5 ladies. Tough to get into, tough to win. Well, a little touch of this might go well. Could have been lucky or unlucky there.
How far off my bowl, please? You're actually about a quarter of an inch off now.
Tongue out. Oh, that's a good shot from Mark there. Chance Jack could spring out there.
This is the last bowl of Brett Wilkie and
touches his own and flops, hits the jack in bugger.
This is his third.
Just trying to touch the shot pile to spring that jack out a little bit, maybe a bit quick. Give it enough chance to turn back. And Mark will just be trying to get out amongst these wing bowls here. Certainly won't be trying to draw another shot. It's a little bit too risky. And he's done just that. Well played. See the angle there. Brett overplays the shot, will actually rebound off that green bowl just behind the jack and spring as we look to the left and potentially give Mark Casey a bigger score. So the key element of this shot is playing the right way for Brett, and that's just touching the shot bowl. Fraction tight, yep, fraction tight. Might be a good miss because again he had a fair bit of weight.
Mark Casey is shaking the one. He's only interested in the one. He knows that if he even went close to trying to pick up two, that there's a chance of dropping a few shots there as well. So one to Mark Casey. At the end of 5, he leads 6-1 with 4 ends remaining. It is 5 shots the difference in this first set. So Mark Casey is in the box seat to take this first set. He has to walk down the other end of the rink to pick up his final bowl.
Not really hurry, Mark. He's got his nose in front. Things are going well for him.
The scoreboard also played a role in that decision, didn't it? Up 5-1,
yeah.
6-1. If he was down, he might have had a crack.
Might have tried to draw another one, exactly, Mark, but just no necessity at all to try and risk getting it away. He's in the box seat at the moment. So a change of length again here by Mark. He's throwing the jack all over the place. No doubt a pre-game tactic. It's a good tactic too, because Brett's technique does attribute him to getting in that rhythm. You know, it's a simple technique, but very much a rhythm technique. A good opening from Mark. If he can't quite get in that rhythm, well, it's going to make it tough for him.
And psychologically too, when you decide the length of an end, you just seem to be more confident about it, don't you?
You do, especially if you get that first one close, as Mark's done in this case. Straight away the pressure's back on Brett. Advantage Casey. It's a sticky hand. If you just get them a little wide, they will hang off, as you see there. But not a total train crash down the back. It's handy. Again, he's just got to try and get this back. He's got a little bit of weight, which will make it hard for him to turn. Just held off. It's a sign from Brett Wilkie already that he's going to start looking or thinking about chasing shots. You know, he's 5 behind. It was quite an aggressive attempt there, really. He's already starting to think, well, I've got to change this, I've got to do something to mix this getting off a bit. Sure, I think we'll see more weight now.
What's the last bowl in relation to Jack, please? Bowl and a half short? Okay.
Solid weight for him. It was close to there. And good hit from Brett Wilkie. Got a fair bit of the jack. I think it's killed. Yeah, it'll be re-spotted.
He will have one in the ditch, which was the toucher. I think it went into the ditch underneath our commentary box.
Yes.
He does hold 2 at the moment, but it won't stay that way.
Something freaky would have to happen.
This is the last bowl for Mark Casey. Doesn't muck around. Is he going to run out?
Oh,
I don't think
loose
it'll
one.
run.
That's a very loose bowl from Mark. You don't see that often.
Oh, Brett Wilkie can't believe his luck here. He's got oodles of room to maybe pick up 2.
Well, he might have just rushed that shot a bit, I think. Mark, he was, as you say, he was on the mat very quick.
The bowls are so far away from the jack, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
He's got shot.
Yeah, well, this takes any doubt out of it, of course.
If we have 2,
It is 2.
it is. Brett Wilkie eyes the gap at 6-3, and all of a sudden, Steve, you know, it's a nervous lead with 3 ends remaining, 3-shot buffer to Mark Casey, and it was a very quick final bowl. It wasn't as if he had a couple up his sleeve either.
I was expecting certainly Mark to draw the shot and then maybe Brett look to take that out for 2 because he would have had 2 seconds. But for Mark to drop that far short, well, he'll be ruining that missed opportunity.
Look how far back Brett Wilkie's taken that mat. It's almost, we might have to move back a bit here. And he's right to the end.
Is he going to stop? Right on the lip, I think. Yes, he has. Well, just dish to dish. The interesting aspect of all this is with Mark being playing so well and then to play such a loose shot and gift Brett Wilkie 2 shots there. Does that play on his mind? Does it upset his rhythm? Or is he strong enough, mentally tough enough to just forget about it and get on with the game?
Short.
As well. Something he's just not quite right at the moment. Last couple of bowls from Mark Casey. I wouldn't expect that to remain the status quo for the game, though. That's for any, not by any means. Handy one from Brett. Don't think it was close enough. Better here. Much better bowl here from Mark. Just got to run the distance now. He's still struggling to get there.
How far are my bowls, please, Mark? Your bowl's 18 inches past the first one. Thank you.
Opportunity for Brett here. There's still a bit of room. Draw a shot. Any jack movement, particularly backwards, bonus time. You won't get much better opportunities than this. Played it very well. Looks the jack a little bit of movement. Wow, it's a good shot. Mark, not much on here, but nothing past the jack. He's played it well. It's close. Trouble is, it's a good second.
What's going through the mind here of Brett Wilkie, Steve?
Be pretty happy with the lie at the moment. Again, you know, for Mark to score here, it's impossible at this stage, really. He's got nothing past the jack, so let's just see who's got third shot between the second white bowl and the second green bowl as such. He may look to just arrive and let's take a bit of a chance, and if he does turn the white onto his or just misses that and turns his own green bowl, again, it's an added bonus, so depending how confident he is, he might be a bit reluctant to try it and open it up. He might say, I'll just try and draw another one, get one just past again, gives Mark Casey nothing.
Very tight for that third shot there.
Yeah, probably fancy Brett's. Be interesting if he plays. Got a few options.
He said he might try and hit Casey's and knock the jack closer to these two back.
Well, he's changed his hand. If he's trying to get rid of the narrowest of chords down here on the backhand, if he can find that, get to his own bowl, I think that's what he was trying. He's just, again, it's a sticky hand out there. Maybe just a little bit too quick. Mark's got little going for him here. If he runs, he potentially take his own bowl out and he's worse off. Any movement of jack backwards, he's 3-4 down. I think his only option is to try and cold draw it just around his own second shot. Flopping, tough shot. Heartbreaker if he plays it.
I think he'll be happy, Casey, if he just walks away conceding the one.
Yeah.
This is just a roll down, isn't it?
More or less, yeah. I don't think whilst he was trying, he couldn't afford to be heavy. One.